Hello, I'm Tom Stiver. This is my 2001 27-foot Jayco Quest fifth wheel. This particular model has what they call the triple bunk in the back, which is a mattress on the floor plus two other beds above. And this has the full bathroom also here in the back. We had the problem with water damage. The back wall came in from the top, came down the back wall at each corner. The roof actually separated from the wall at both sides. The roof has since been repaired, so there's no more water coming in, but a lot of damage done. The damage on each corner about 2 feet across the back wall from each corner, and I think about a foot and a half or 2 feet up the side wall. I'm not so sure until I get into it. But also the water went all the way down, across the floor, caused heavy damage all the way up to the wheel well on this side, and then of course underneath the bathtub and under the bathroom. There's so much water damage here that the black tank that was attached underneath actually fell out at the bottom of the camper and hit the pavement. It's still not attached. It's under there. I got straps holding it up from the pavement, but it's not attached to the camper because there's nothing there to attach it to. So we've got some major repair work to do. The plan here is the goal is to replace all the rotted wood, the walls, and of course the floors. In the meantime, I'm going to put a new shower in. I'm going to take out the tub and put it in the shower stall. Without the tub, might as well just upgrade while I got the bathroom tore up. I am going to use the existing vanity and the existing toilet. Also, I'm going to turn, while I've got this all ripped up, the lower bunk area, which is basically the floor back in there, I am going to enclose it, and also, with the proper insulation and everything, and put a access door on the outside, and I'm going to turn that into a outside accessible storage area, because this particular model of the camper has very little outside storage. There's a small storage up front, but nothing else. So I'm going to turn that into a nice outside storage. This is going to be a while. The first thing to do is to do the demolition. I'm going to take out the two beds. I'm going to take out the right side of the booth here, the seat. The water damage goes over the wheel well, and that seat is over that area. I'm also going to take out everything in the bathroom so I can get to the floor. Hopefully I can save the walls, the inside walls, the wall that the doors connected to. I don't think those are damaged, but I will look it over and see. Hopefully I will not have to do anything to the inside walls, but that back wall, I'm thinking about 2 feet from each corner will have to be ripped out and fixed. So without wasting any more time, that's my introduction, and I'm going to get busy on getting everything out of here for the demolition. I've got a lot of work to do, and I'm going to bore you with all that stuff, and I'll come back and once I get a lot of the demolition done to show you just how much damage there is. All right, thanks. Okay, I decided to do the corner of the camper that has the beds first, and since there are two separate areas of damage, I decided I'm going to do one at a time. So I haven't tackled the bathroom yet, and that corner, I decided to do this corner. The damage is it's considerable, but it's not exactly as much as I really expected. The corner board, and the boards, you can see I got it up to the ceiling too. The corner boards were gone. The actual one right in the corner, but the board that's next to it was the first board of the wall. Actually, it's in good shape. It's solid. So I'm going to keep it. The only other damage to the wall is the bottom of the wall. The rest of the wall is fine, and I'm very pleased with that. The back wall, it's not 2 feet like I expected. The damage is only just over to the first stud and the bottom. Naturally, that's where all the water accumulated. So as you can see, the floor was totally trashed all the way up. This whole area, the floor was trashed. You can see there's a hole there in the bottom fabric. One time we had a flat tire, and the tire just basically exploded, and the pieces of tire went up and went through that. Well, I had patched it with another layer of it underneath, so it wasn't causing any more damage or any water damage. But I took off that under patch just so I could just start fresh, and it also gave me a hole to throw trash down. So I just had to take it out the front door. The bottom board right there, going across the back wall, is gone, and plus the board that holds that is in back of the tail light was gone. Also, the bottom board along the side wall, about 2 feet worth, was bad. The rest of the board actually is pretty solid. So I just need to do about 2.5 feet worth of that board, and also the back board, and then and the corner board, and up on top, as you can see up there, the above framing, which includes in the ceiling, that up there, the part above the ceiling, the wood up there, was also gone. Now I'll show you what it looks like outside. Okay, out here on the outside, you can see I took off the bottom siding. There is where the bottom sideboard is gone. Here is the bottom siding. I'm also going to get a new skirt to go over the tire wells. I've already got those ordered. I'm hoping to have those in very soon. But you can see here, yeah, everything is all missing. There's no corner board all the way up to the top. So it's not so bad. And in fact, it looks like that is the only siding that I'm going to have to really take off on this corner. Everything else I can install from the inside and then attach everything on the outside. So I just have to clean it up a little bit, you know, just get it ready for new boards, and go buy the wood that I need, and we'll get the carpentry done, and then after that we'll get the flooring down, and the walls. We'll get this whole corner finished up, and then we'll tackle the other corner on the other side. Ooh. All right. Okay, I've done a lot of work already. I've done a lot of the outside work. There's the new skirt over the wheels. The siding is back on. I even got the awning pulled out, and the awning bracket is on, and the corner is completely in. What I've done is I got a whole new corner, new boards, new board all the way to the bottom. Along the bottom plate is all in. So the only thing I have to do on the outside is this outer molding right here that needs to go on the corner strip. That's all that's left to do on the outside. It's looking pretty good. And I'll go show you the inside. Okay, the inside is not complete. It's not finished. You see there's the floor on there. The floor is laying there so I can work, but I have not screwed it down yet because it needs to come back up when I work on the bathroom over here. and so I can go across the floor underneath this wall. This pretty much almost looks the same as I did before, except you can see the corner board in there, all installed, ready to roll. And it got me the outside done. While in the floor I was working on the bottom skirt. So I still have to do the framing inside this back wall and insulate, test the lights, and then put the paneling back up. I may need to go a little further into the ceiling, I don't know. Let's see how that is. You know, cut back into the ceiling probably all the way across the room and making sure everything above the ceiling is fine. But so far I'm pleased with what's going on. And I'll check back when I got more done. Okay, I started working on the bathroom. As you can see, the bathroom I got completely emptied. Toilet, the vanity, and the tub shower. I already got into some of the wall. There is considerable damage there in the corner. And the floor, you can see by the discoloration right to here, this part of the floor is very soft. This is not. So you can see where the water damage, looks like it's the entire floor was underneath the bathtub. That is the damage. Since this is the rear of the camper, there's the water line drain, and also that's the outside shower. So we have a lot of things along the back wall here to keep in mind. But we'll go clear up here. We'll check this out. We'll see what's going on with it. So the next time I'll hit the camera, I'll be in the floor, in the wall, and we'll see just how much of the damage we have. Getting this bathroom empty was a chore. It was a trick. The easiest thing to get out was the toilet. The vanity could not come out. It was attached to everything. The wall, the floor, sidewall, all that. Actually, had to take the tub out first. Get all that out before I could take the vanity out, because there was one screw that was hidden in there that I could not get to without taking the tub out. But it's out. That part's done. And so we'll be able to get in there and see what we got. I'll check back soon. Thanks. Okay, here we are in the bathroom after doing a good amount of the demolition. See the floor, good part of the floor into this bathtub is totally trashed, gone. A little bit up the back wall and also up the side wall. Of course, then you can see the corner board is all the way out. I've also got the outside molding out, so that's why you can see the light coming in. But you can see all the way to the stud on each side. Up in the ceiling is interesting. That's all pretty bad. And what I found out is a lot of the leaking, and I'm probably going to have to get up there and fix it, is in here in this corner, right in there, right where I'm pointing, is the vent pipe for the plumbing. It appears that the water was leaking around that pipe and then going down the ceiling and then coming down the corner. There was also a leak right there at the corner, which I fixed that up the roof, but it looks like I'm going to have to fix around that vent pipe as well, because this whole part of the ceiling was pretty bad. I could just tell what it was doing. So that's what it looks like with all torn up. You can see I'm working around a lot of electrical wires and drain pipes and water hoses. Drain pipes, water pipes. So that's going to be nice. Actually, can lift this drain up some to get it so I can work under it. But there it is. One thing about working on the bathroom that's a little different is last week when I was working on the other corner, the temperature was in the 70s, very little humidity. It was beautiful. I had the windows open and it was very comfortable. This week we're in the upper 90s or upper 80s, low 90s, very high humidity, very muggy. So inside here I've got the air conditioner running. With this corner now opened up, it's going to be difficult for the air conditioner to keep up, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but totally different weather conditions. I don't have to show you the outside because all I have right now is the weather strip. The corner strip is off, but I'm going to get out there now, work on it, take the skirting off the wheel wells and get some of these. I gotta get the lower siding off the wall and probably the lower siding off the back wall as well. So I'll check back. Thanks. Okay, this is a quick look at the outside. Got the bottom siding off on the side. You can see the inside there. Bottom skirt board is gone. That other board there is the bottom board of the wall. It's still good. So I've got that siding off enough to get to it. Again, the skirt around the wheel wells is off, I ordered two. I received them both, and I've got them both. I've got one already on the other side, and I've got the other one waiting to go back on when it's all finished. And you can see there is the molding pulled out of the corner, and the corner is all open. So you may see water dripping down the corner. That's the air conditioner drain. It drains on the roof and comes down to one of the corners. But that's what I've got so far. Hello, welcome back. As you can see, I had to go in more into the floor. It was just all gone at the whole back end of the camper, all the way back. So you're back here where the beds are, and then over here to the bathroom, the whole back of the camper. So I've already started putting in the new bottom plates, and I've got all that. The only part of the floor that wasn't bad was where the toilet is, which I didn't even want to mess with that. So did quite a bit today, but I got a storm coming in, so I got to button up everything, and I'll get back to it tomorrow. Take care. I didn't produce any more video when I was working on this project. I just wanted to get it done before it got too late in the season. But as you can see from these pictures, I finished the area around the beds, put the beds back in, and you can see that I have a storage compartment now that's accessible from the outside, and it's just tremendous. Have all that extra storage in an area that we were not using on the inside. We were throwing things under there, but we couldn't get it back out because it was just a horrible place. So I created this storage, and the lift door, and put a light in there. All the paneling and the flooring works out really well. You can see we have the grill in there, but we are now using it for the grill, the chairs, small table, all kinds of things fit in there now that we used to have to toss inside the camper and have it on the floor, have it on, in that bottom bunk floor area that we couldn't get out. So it really frees up the stuff that we have on the inside. And in the bathroom, that is all finished. I did not put the bathtub back in. I just put in a shower with the new shower kit around it, the new shower base. Put in the same vanity in the toilet. Everything's all finished now, and it all worked out really well. I don't have all the pictures of everything just totally finished, but you can get a gist of seeing just how it is. So that was the project for the rear of the camper. This was all done within about 3 weeks, and we were really pleased with it. It worked out really well. Thanks, everyone. Catch my next video.